PDP party condemns Sen.Natasha's suspension, accuses Senate of desperate plot to protect Akpabio. I think the PDP party wasted some time before coming out to make their voice heard, because as the official opposition party, it has to look for anything to make the ruling party look silly in the eyes of the people. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, has accused the Senate leadership under Senator Godswill Akpabio of a desperate attempt to cover up allegations of sexual harassment by suspending Sen.Natasha Akpabio. The PDP criticized the decision, stating that the hasty suspension of Akpabio without an open investigation into her claims against the Senate president was a blatant violation of parliamentary principles. The party, in a statement signed by Debo Ologunagba, the PDP National Publicity Secretary, on Friday, argued that the move not only denied her the right to a fair hearing, but also suggested that the Senate condones inappropriate behavior by its leadership. It is scandalous and amounts to gross abuse of office and violation of the fundamentals of justice and fair hearing for Senator Akpabio to sit as a judge in a matter in which he is the accused, a situation which validates public apprehension of a desperation by the embattled Senate president to suppress open legislative probe into the allegation of sexual harassment leveled against him, the PDP stated. The party recalled that this was not the first time Akpabio had been accused of sexual harassment, referencing allegations made against him by Dr. Joy Nunye, former acting managing director of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. If Senator Akpabio has nothing to hide, what Nigerians expected of him was to clear his name by stepping aside in line with established parliamentary practice, allow and submit to an open and unbiased investigation into the allegation of sexual harassment by Senator Akpabio, the statement continued. The PDP described the situation as a national embarrassment, stressing that Akpabio's alleged involvement in such a case had tarnished the reputation of the Senate. Ordinarily, under this situation, the Senate president needs no prodding to step aside for an independent investigation to clear his name, the PDP said. The party also accused the Senate leadership of being embroiled in multiple scandals since Akpabio assumed office, including allegations of financial impropriety and failing to hold the executive accountable. More distressing is the fact that since Senator Akpabio assumed office as the Senate president, the leadership of the Senate has been largely unfocused and constantly embroiled in scandals, including allegations of financial impropriety as well as negligence and abdication of its constitutional duty of checks and balances to the excesses of the executive arm, to the detriment of millions of Nigerians, the statement read. Furthermore, the PDP reminded Nigerians of pending investigations by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, into allegations of corruption against Akpabio during his tenure as governor of Akwa Ibom State and as Minister of Niger Delta Affairs. Moreover, Nigerians can recall that there are pending investigations before the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission over allegation of looting of 108.1 billion naira belonging to Akwa Ibom State under Senator Akpabio's watch as governor, as well as alleged 86 billion naira contract scam in the Niger Delta Development Commission during his tenure as Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, the statement reads. With protests already erupting at the National Assembly over Akpoti Uduaghan's suspension, the PDP urged the Senate to restore its credibility by reinstating her and allowing an open investigation into the matter. This PDP talk seems to be very sound, just like the lawyers have been echoing. Akpabio cannot be a judge in its own case, and because there has been a precedent allegedly by Dr. Joy Nunye, the Senate, as a responsible body, ought to have given attention to Sen.Natasha's cry. But will the APC government allow this drama to go on in favor of Akpabio? Somebody is of the opinion that the APC government will choose another civil war than to allow this probe to have its way. Akpabio is APC super stamp enterprise that has served as a vehicle to launder money and to enrich Tinubu family and friends, allegedly, of course, because the owner of this opinion may not be able to prove his allegations. Very funny party. To think that PDP senators were in the Senate when this dancing in the market square naked took place without a comment, rather full support, only for their owners in the party to start making useless noise, goes to confirm how incompetent the party is in playing the role of opposition. Hungry people. Well, that's another job for PDP there, because we have PDP senators in the House. No one person spoke, at least for common sense to prevail, not necessarily to support Natasha. No one voice was heard in the Senate. No one was courageous enough to ask the Senate president to recuse himself from presiding over the Natasha matter. So I think this opinion has some weight. Do you agree?